Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy and having a lovely day. So today I'm going to be doing an update on my reading on Joongki as well as Jeon Yeobin. I hope I'm saying their names right. And yeah, I've done a reading for them previously and I mean, it was just such good vibes. Actually, I enjoyed it so much that I ended up watching my first episode of Vincenzo that evening and it was great. No regrets. So yeah, so when I saw all the requests coming in, I was like 100% let's do it. Let's do an update. I just want to make a quick disclaimer, as always, that I'm not going to be divulging too much into their personal lives out of respect for them and for whomever I do a reading about in the future. And that being said, I know I'm a very expressive person. So sometimes, you know, if I'm feeling really excited or happy about something, my voice will just be like, so just bear in mind. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It would truly help me out a lot. And yeah, let's just get straight into the reading. Guys, they're just such good people that the energy every time I do a reading about them is just such good vibes. It makes me feel excited. It makes me feel really like happy to do their reading. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen my previous reading about them, because that's where I go extensively into their relationship, how he feels about her, how she feels about him, etc. I will link that reading somewhere on the screen now, and you can, if you haven't seen it, you can go watch it, pause this video and come back and watch this one after. But anyways, the general feeling and the general energy that is currently surrounding them is one that has a lot of love, a lot of joy, a lot of kindness into it. They are really supportive of one another is what I see, because with launching your journey, I see that there's a lot of opportunities that have opened up for both of them, basically, since working together on Vincenzo. So for her, it's like she's launching her journey, and for him, he's like leveling up into an even like higher playing field. Like they're just working really hard and they're having a lot of doors open up for them. And what I am sensing is this strong, what I'm sensing here is a very strong sense of camaraderie as well as support. They are very supportive of one another. I do also see that there is quite like a lot of movement. So maybe, you know, he's doing a project and she will come and visit, or she's doing a project and he will come to visit. I just see a lot of movement there. They're also really opening up to one another. They feel very comfortable with each other. This is something that I already mentioned before. They are opening up, but they are opening up to each other in ways that they really haven't opened up in a long time to other people. So they're being very, very vulnerable and very open. They're sharing each other, which is something that is very, very beautiful. And in turn, it's making both of them grow as individuals. I also see that with receiving from angels, they feel very thankful for each other and for their friendship, for their relationship. It feels like almost like a blessing. Like he really does see her as a blessing. He really does feel like she is this ray of sunshine that has come into his life. So they are very, very thankful for one another. Now let's see how their friendship is going to unfold in the coming months. So let's just focus on the next 5 months. Guys, what's going to happen to their friendship in the next 5 months between Joongki and Jeon Yeobin? Okay, this was the first one. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay, so again, like I mentioned to you guys, I always say that, you know, I try not to divulge too much, etc., personal lives, focus on friendship and things like that. But I will be honest with you guys here, because obviously the cards are coming out, the guides are saying it. But, you know, they do have a very close relationship, a close friendship, a very strong bond, as you will. And there are people in the industry that might feel jealous or envious of their friendship relationship. So I do see that in the coming months, and within the next 5 months, I do see that there are people that might try to get in between their relationship. I do see a woman and a man. So there is going to be a person that is going to be very interested in Jeon Yeobin, and there is also going to be a woman, and I feel like this woman is actually from the past. This is someone that Joongki already knows. Again, sorry guys, I hope I'm saying their names right. But this is someone that Joongki already knows. This is someone that is from his past, and it almost feels like I'm not saying she's a bad person. I'm just saying that she's not very happy about just how close they're getting, and she might try to get in between. And yeah, and so it's the same thing with this person, but this person is someone new, maybe someone who's going to be starring in the same project as Jeon Yeobin, maybe someone that she's only just made friends with, but this is a new acquaintance is what I'm seeing. And this person is 100% interested in Jeon Yeobin. I mean, who wouldn't be? There's just something so like magnetic about her, right? But yeah, so this person is actually going to be very vocal about his feelings towards her. He's gonna really be action oriented and trying to show her his feelings towards her. He's basically delivering his heart on a platter, like, this is what I can give you. I'm really serious about you. I think you're great. I think you're amazing, you know, like and this person is a great person, you guys. I can see that there's someone who's very charming. They're very funny. A lot of people like them. I feel like they're the same age, maybe even slightly younger, but leaning more towards the same age as Jeon Yeobin, and they laugh a lot together. And so, you know, with these situations, it might get in the way of their bond of Song Joongki and Jeon Yeobin. But the guides are saying that, you know, they need to just kind of like, how should I say this? I am trying to like deliver the messages in the most respectful way possible, but basically, you know, they're two good-looking people. They're very successful. She's reaching new heights. She's basically launching her journey now. You know, she is going to become even more successful in the coming year. But what the guides are basically saying is that obviously there are going to be people surrounding them that obviously have crushes on them, like them, or want to get in between of their bond, of their relationship. And what the guides are saying is that it's really important for them to focus and kind of like just distort the noise, just mute all the noise and just try to ignore it and just focus on one another, focus on cultivating this relationship and this friendship and things like that. So guides, anything else in regards to Song Joongki and Jeon Yeobin in the next 5 months? Anything else? One more card? No? Just that one? Okay. Wow. 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 Launching your journey and the Fool. They're okay, so basically, I mean, it really feels like this goes back to my first reading, you guys. It honestly feels like she is this breath of fresh air. If I were to be poetic, it almost feels as if she brought him back to life. He had been very stagnant with things, maybe a little bit pessimistic about people coming into his life, about forging relationships, friendships in general. But she has really opened up his eyes, and she has really brought this a side of him that he hasn't seen in a long time, which I think is really amazing. But the guides are saying that with the Fool, there is something blossoming there, a new start, a new beginning. So they're going to take their friendship into new heights in the next 5 to 6 months. So maybe they're getting closer, their bond is getting even stronger, but there's almost this sense of just optimism that I love, that it's almost as if like, oh, let's just go for it. You know, what can go wrong? We don't really care. There's just childlike thing. And to be honest with you guys, when I first did a reading for them and, you know, energy pull and things like that, they are very mature people, both of them. She is someone who's got her head straight. He is also someone who is very, very like professional and carries himself in a very good manner, follows things by the book. You know, he follows things by the book, very much so. But I feel like since they've met each other and they've come into each other's lives, there's this carefree attitude that's come out. So maybe Usually Song Joongki would follow things 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if someone goes, okay, you've done 1 and 2, now you need to do 3, he's like, it's fine, I don't need to do it like that, I'm just gonna jump straight to 5, or I'm gonna jump straight to 6, or actually let me go back to 1. Like, sorry if that's a bad example, but he's just becoming a lot more chilled, a lot more relaxed, a lot like they're just having fun is what I'm seeing. And it's just such good vibes, you guys. So anyways, okay guys, anything else in regards to Song Joongki and Jeon Yeobin? I'm not gonna make this reading too long, because usually my readings go up to like 27 minutes and things like that. But yeah, I'm not gonna make this too long for you guys. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, like I mentioned to you guys earlier with sharing yourself, they are really opening up to one another. That was something that was already very clear from the get-go. They are being very vulnerable with each other, very honest. They share everything, parts of themselves that have, you know, like they've hidden since their childhood, things like that. They're really opening up to one another, and it's something that I think is so beautiful, because they are healing their childhood, you know, they're reconnecting with their childhood too. I see that with the Fool. They're just having fun. She brings out the best in him, and he respects her so much. But anyways, like I mentioned, they're just really sharing themselves, and they're very supportive of one another. And I see that with communicating freely. It's like it's really further you know, underlined by the guides, just how much they communicate to one another. I communicate from the depths of my being, and the words that they carry for one another, that they say to one another, hold so much weight, has so much beauty and love and magic. Like, I mean, seriously, it's just, I just feel like they've really like brought so much into each other's lives. I don't know how else to say it. I'm trying to like say it in like the most respectful way, but they just, yeah, it's just a lot of love. They have a lot of love for one another. And as you guys can see, my heart is opening to love. There's just a lot of respect there. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of bond. I need to say this again just because it's a message that keeps coming up. It's almost as if with Song Joongki, you know, he was a ship, and his ship has been, you know, like parked in the harbor for a very long time, and she's just making him see things in a new light. She's making him want to take the boat out and go on an adventure again and have faith in it. And his heart has just grown about 5 times bigger since, you know, meeting her and having this friendship with her. And he's more open to possibilities. He's more open to adventures. He's more open to things in general. And so this is something that is really, really beautiful. I'm thinking, should I grab one more oracle? Let's see. Guides, anything else about Song Joongki and Jeon Yeobin? Anything else about Song? Oh, okay, that was quick. Okay, guys, this is gonna be the last message, okay? Yeah. So we have resolving conflict. What did I say, guys? She has healed him in ways that I don't think he ever believed anyone could. I don't think he ever thought he had a problem anyway. And I'm not saying that he has a problem. I mean, as human beings, it's part of our lives here on Earth, right? To encounter, you know, issues and trauma sometimes, and just carry weight that has happened in the past with us towards the future and in the present and things like that. But there's things that have been holding him back for sure that maybe he wasn't even aware of. They've just been there for a really long time. Trust issues too, and maybe hurt and pain and things. But with her love and her empathy and her compassion, her friendship, her artistry, just her beauty, everything in general, with that, she has healed him in a way that only she could, because she really listens to him when he speaks. She is someone who is very, very nurturing. There's just something about her that makes you feel like you're in safe hands, and she trusts him and she really lets him in. So I do see that their friendship and their bond has resolved a lot of conflict, not just for him, for her too. But in this instance, I'm just being pulled more into him. So she's definitely brought him out of his shell too. I feel like he's retreated into his own little bubble for a certain amount of time, maybe a few years, a certain period, whatever. Like, he's still very friendly, he still makes appearances and things like that, but he's kept his maybe his circle very small. Maybe he likes to spend more time alone, but she's like, hey, come out, let me show you this beautiful rainbow, let me show you all these fun things that you could do, let me show you there's still so much more to life. So I'm gonna stop right here. But it's just such a beautiful energy that they share. And yeah, guys, thank you for asking me to do an update on this reading, because I really enjoyed it. And I'll be honest with you guys, it is tough sometimes doing readings, because it does take a lot out of my energy. And when I do readings that are really heavy, let's say, you know, the person is feeling a lot of weight, or the messages are very, you know, like heavy and things like that, it lingers on me. I need to like meditate, I need to release that energy and things like that, because yeah, especially when you're like, you know, sensitive or an empath, it does stick with you. So, you know, when I do readings like this, it makes me happy, and I carry this joy with me for the whole day. So thank you guys for asking for this update. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope you guys keep supporting them. They are such lovely people. They have great energy. And yeah, I'm sending you guys a big hug. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It would truly help me out a lot. And yeah, take care, guys. Be kind to yourselves, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye!